and welcome to the Nerd Age Podcast. This is a show where we talk about things that are nerdy. My name is Joe, and I'm here with Mick.
Hello.
And Josh.
What's up?
Hey, we are not eating anything on the podcast today, so I apologize. You know, and in hindsight, it should never happened.
You know, they were just sitting out there, and then it just before I knew it, they were in my mouth. So it's just what happens.
You put something in front of us, Papa's going to eat.
Guys, it happens. It happens to the best of us. But we're so glad you're hanging out with us. We are just going to be talking about some random news. If we have time, we might do a little game at the end. I just sprung that on these guys, but we'll see.
Games.
First thing I wanted to kind of get your reaction on. We had some Stranger Things. The final season is coming out, and I wanted to get your reaction on some kind of news that dropped about the finale. The first thing is apparently the finale is going to be in theaters. So I think they said over 300 theaters in the United States are going to have the finale. Huh. Is that something you guys would be interested in going to watch in theaters?
I'd go watch it in theaters.
All right, Josh, go watch
in.
it. Mick?
Like if it's in Spokane?
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm not driving.
I wouldn't drive. I only do that for Tenet.
Yeah.
During COVID.
We
Cross
drove
state lines. Yeah, sure. Why not? That'd be fun.
All right. Me too, guys. That's it.
Will it be?
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week.
Will it be in Spokane?
I don't know. I have to
check. Is it like a specific chain of theaters?
I think it's
Probably.
AMC and Netflix are signing up to do like releases on stuff.
That's pretty crazy because Netflix usually doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I'm down with that.
I'm down with it too. Here are some key points. So Duffer Brothers kind of did this interview, and these are some of the key points. Stop me if you think one of these is interesting. So first, series finale runs around 2 hours.
Stop. Wow. So interesting, dude. 2 hours? That's crazy.
That's good.
Is it a part 1 and 2?
It says series finale runs around 2 hours.
2 hours in a theater? Color me intrigued.
Yeah. Time jump of 18 months from the season 4 finale. Okay.
Stop.
That's a year and a half.
Cool. Spin-off status planned to live in a different world with connective tissue to the original. Duffers will be heavily creatively involved, but not as showrunners, timing not set. So apparently there's a spin-off that might happen, the X-Men spin-off.
Don't care. Unless
it's a good show, unless you're intrigued.
But I'm saying, like, what yeah, I guess no timeline. What are we even talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm really not interested. I felt the same way with Lost. Like a lot of people are like, ooh, there's got to be a spinoff of, Hurley and whoever else.
You don't want to see Hurley and Ben on the island? Get out of here, dude.
No, because...
Not a true fan.
Because that show ends in such a good way where it's its own thing. It's contained. It doesn't need anything.
You didn't want to see the Walt spinoff? Where he gets to controls birds and stuff?
Yeah.
I saw the Walt spinoff when he was in the freaking city for 5 seconds. He was like, "Oh yeah, that island thing. That was weird, huh? All right, see ya."
He's like, "I'm sorry I got so big so fast."
Sorry, my boys got
His
deep.
dad's like, "Son, you lost us a ton of money.
Why'd you hit puberty so fast?
You know what? That's a fault on the writers. They should have weaved that into the show.
Worked it in the magnetism from the
Or
island
some weird
made him grow faster.
time travel jump thing. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's like a layup for you. That's
That
a
is
weird
true.
thing.
That is true. Of all the other things they worked around, they're like, that kid's too big. Get him out of here.
They should have just have him roll out of the tent one morning. They're like, "What the heck happened to you?" He's like, "What?" You're like, "You grew 6 feet." He's like,
Your neck looks like a tree trunk now.
He's like, "I had a weird dream." And then Locke's like,
In the sweat
"You're
lodge,
special.
she's like,
Come here.
come here.
Let me show you the hatch."
Let me put some goop on your head.
Yeah. Next one. Budget not confirmed, although spend matches the vision. Duffers say the story is complete this season. Demogorgons, Mind Flayer, Vecna, Hawkins all closed out. 21 series regulars in season 5. So they're saying we're going to get answers. I read a thing too that they're going to explain what the Upside Down is, even though I thought we figured out what it was, but they're like, there's going to be an
actual explanation
of it. And also that, what's the girl's name? The friend. Barb's body returns in season 5.
Justice for Barb.
Her dead body.
That's the only question I wanted answered.
Yeah. And last thing, Duffers studied Finales like 6 Feet Under, Friday Night Lights, The Sopranos, To Stick the Landing, Table Read got the cast crying.
Wow.
That's like a standing ovation.
Yeah.
The Warner Brothers
15-minute standing ovation, dude, when they did it.
Anyways, what are you guys' thoughts on any of that? Is that you guys interested? You guys?
I mean, I'm interested in seeing what happens.
I think it kind of. I think having a specific explanation for the upside down kind of worries me a little bit. I don't need it. You know what I mean? I'm just
Like it's just the world is just upside down.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to explain.
It's on the bottom of your playboard thing.
Yeah, I don't need like a. Well, these guys were driving a car and it spilled, whatever. You know what I mean? Like some random
I like
explanation.
cranberries. It spilled cranberries.
Yeah, cranberry sauce.
But
everywhere.
yeah, I thought we already kind of knew what it was, or am I just
don't know the
misremembering?
origin.
We don't know what the origin is of it. We just know that Vecna got sent in there when 11 shot him in there, basically.
Right.
And then they were opening the portal to it.
I guess I just thought that like they created it by doing that, but maybe that was.
we're gonna
just
go back
opening
to-
it it.
They opened the
1542.
portal to
Yeah.
it, but they don't
Aliens, guys. It's aliens. Yeah, I'm excited for it though. I think hopefully they stick the landing. But yeah,
They didn't say they watched the season finale of Lost.
no, that's what I said. Then I said,
They're in big trouble.
He's not gonna
Big
get it.
trouble.
We got some Star Wars news. We got actually quite a bit of Star Wars news. We're going to start with a little light kind of stuff, and then we're going to go
little
into
appetizer, if you will.
into the main course of some Star Wars news. First thing, Bryce Dallas Howard
Bryce Howard.
reveals more details about Ahsoka Season 2. I'm stoked for Ahsoka Season 2, just so you know, so we're going to talk about this. Runtime of the episodes will range between
20 to 30
guesses.
minutes.
1 hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 to 60 minutes. He already read this report.
I didn't.
To improve color design and cinematography, a cinematographer from Rogue One has been brought on board. Unclear if this is Greg Fraser or another person involved in cinematography. Post-production has started and will last 1 year. Possible release date is November 2026. Unclear if there will be a season 3. Now, that one is like, I don't think there's going to be a season 3 because it's supposed to lead into Dave Filoni's movie. So I think this is kind of the big setup. But what are you guys' thoughts on that?
There's no way in heck it's Greg Fraser.
They can't afford Greg.
They can't. There's no way.
I don't know.
I mean, that'd be pretty freaking
Maybe
sweet.
Dave Filoni's his boy.
It was his apprentice that he's
It was the
called
coffee.
up
the
to
coffee
the big
boy.
leagues.
The guy that was getting Greg Fraser's coffee. They were like, "Hey, you saw what he did, right?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Do that.
Okay, bring him on. But I mean, Rogue One looked good, obviously. Other than that, I don't think it's huge news. I like the way it looked, and I like the way season 1 looked. So
Yeah, I didn't have an
Ahsoka.
issue with the
They said the
cinematography.
budget's a little smaller, but they said that it's what they're doing is kind of a bigger than season 1. But this was kind of an interesting thing. There's a Morai the Messenger on X kind of is dropping a bunch of Ahsoka hints and stuff or leaks. And one of the things they talked about is that Dave Filoni keeps talking about war, and that if you go back to the Mortis arcs, they talk about war between the dark side and the light side, and kind of like how the Mortis gods were talking about war ravaged their home and all this stuff. But Dave Filoni, in talking about Ahsoka, the first season, he's talking about the witches on Peridia. He says, the Great Mothers are ancient witches who have somehow survived on this desolate planet for years and years in some kind of hibernation sleep. And when they wake up to a different world where their entire way of life has been destroyed and suppressed. And then the season 1 props manager, Josh Ross, says, these orbs belong to the Witch Mothers. This is like before the Jedi even. It's early magic. And Dave Filoni follows that up with saying they live in largely a dead galaxy and a dead planet where war wiped out everything. And so I think just that to me is intriguing to get the backstory of a completely different galaxy where the Mortis beings or the Mortis gods originated, and kind of this whole aspect of where's the Force come from, and then the witches, which are related to the witches on Dathomir. I just kind of like that whole build of like, what is it? You know, it's an aspect of the Force. It's a little different, but that's really cool. I mean, do you guys have any thoughts on any of that kind of stuff?
I mean, do you like keeping though like a aspect of mystery to things like that, or are you like, give me all the?
I don't necessarily want to know exactly what the Force is, but I do want to see like what happened here. Sure. Like, give me some origins of something that kind of fleshes out the world more instead of just being like, well, it's the Force. You know, I want a little more. And I also think
midichlorians.
Not to that point, but there is that aspect of there is that aspect of seeing a little more fleshed out.
Sure,
you know,
that makes sense.
Like, where do the Night Sisters come from? Like, that would be cool to kind of see, and more of the Mortis gods explained in the World Between Worlds. I think you don't have to give all the explanation, but a little more details to expand that mystery box, I guess.
I think I like the idea of learning more about other types of magic. You know what I mean? Like, you have the Force, and then you're like, well, how is their magic related? Is it related to the Force and the dark side at all? Is it something completely different? Is it like a different type of, expression of that? I think that's kind of interesting.
I agree.
Ditto.
Next Star Wars stuff, guys. So there's big news out there. Some stuff is coming out about how there were some original plans for some things, and Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy were really excited about doing it, but Bob Iger stepped in and said no. So Disney actually said no to these things, and so a lot of people are like, this would have been awesome. Maybe it's not Kathleen. We should apologize to Kathleen Kennedy because it turns out that Bob Iger kind of said no. So the first one, Adam Driver reveals that he was developing a new Star Wars film titled The Hunt for Ben Solo. It was set after The Rise of Skywalker. Scott Z. Burns was brought in to write a script. He spent 2 years developing it with Steven Soderbergh, and then Lucasfilm loved the idea, but Disney said no. Quote, they didn't see how Ben Solo was alive.
That's my favorite.
And so to me, I think Adam Driver is one of the best parts of the sequel trilogy.
100%.
I would say the best part.
I also think it's not crazy to be like, you know, if somehow Palpatine returned, like if you can figure out a way to be like, hey, Ben Solo actually came back. He is a Skywalker after all. And to be able to do something and then have him atone for what he did, I think that would have been awesome. But apparently Bob Iger said no. Part of me thinks the reason this is coming out is so that people can
are
put
like,
pressure
hey,
and be
this.
like, that seems interesting. Any thoughts? Mick, you're not a huge sequel trilogy fan. Would this be something that you would be interested in?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think he is the best part of those three movies. And I'm still on the hill of I would have preferred Rey dying at the end and him staying alive and dealing with, you know, the repercussions of everything that he had gone through, because we hadn't seen that before. Like Vader, he you know, turned back, but then he died, and then getting the same thing with Kylo Ren was a little disappointing. It would have been really interesting to see that play out. So if they end up doing something like this movie, that would be really interesting.
Yeah, I think I have the same opinion, right? I think that would have been the smarter choice and the more interesting choice to let Ben Solo fly around the galaxy as a hermit, atoning, you know, like maybe he's like, hey, I'm just going to go out there and do good. You know what I mean? Like
drinking green milk from the Octu titties.
That's right. Exactly like that. So this idea is like, oh, that's interesting. And the fact that it's like, he said he had been working on it for 2 years.
Yeah.
He said he worked on it for 2 years with the director and the writer to come up with a script.
And Lucasfilm was like, yeah, this is awesome. And Bob Iger's like, nah.
Wait, isn't that guy you guys killed off?
That's that's like WB when in Man of Steel, when they got the notes back and they were like, his ship gets destroyed, like the little thing. They're like, well, how's he going to be able to get back to Krypton in the sequels? And they're like, You guys are idiots. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's like super annoying to be like we could have had an interesting movie. Like you have Adam Driver, who's a great actor, and an interesting story, but because Bob Iger decided that, how come he's alive? Yeah. There's no way that there's people don't come back to life in Star Wars.
Yeah. What are you going to have someone say? Somehow Ben Solo returned?
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
The other one was Bob Iger didn't want Clone Wars back, and Kathleen Kennedy had to fight him to get the final season back. Is one of the big things.
Who's all saying this, by the way? Where's this all coming from?
This is
Blue-ray Angel?
No, I mean, it's a bunch of leaks that are coming out through someone that's had a good track record. The other one that came out, and some of that, the one from, wasn't it Adam Driver? Adam Driver said is the one that said the one about him.
Yeah.
But in other news has been coming out about Bob Iger and some of the projects that were canceled. This is another one. David Fincher reportedly pitched a Star Wars film set after Rise of Skywalker. He wanted Final Cut, and they said no. So he wanted to... It said it would follow a character from the sequel trilogy. No one knows what character it was. But it says one of the main characters from Rise of Skywalker. They don't know which one, but they said no. And David Fincher has done, Seven, Fight Club, Zodiac, Gone Girl. So he has The Social Network. He has a unique style. Would you guys be interested in his movie?
Yes, 100%.
Sure.
But apparently they said no. So, what are you doing, Star Wars? What are you doing, Bob Iger?
The only person's vision I'm not interested in Star Wars is Zack Snyder.
No, Taika Waititi.
Yeah, that's true. Taika Waititi.
Zack Snyder would make a sick Star Wars movie.
He did, right?
Yeah, that seems crazy to me.
Henry Cavill as a Sith in the Old Republic. Come on, guys. Come on. You know you want to see that. You know you do.
Yeah.
Pretty wild, though.
I imagine happened is they were in complete panic about the lack of money they were making.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just saying, no, we can't take any risk now for anything.
But what I don't understand is the only movie that failed to make money was Solo.
Yeah, they made money on all the rest.
So I don't understand the panic. Like,
they did make a profit, but if you look at the amount made compared to what Force Awakens made, and then the movie's just steadily going down and down and down.
Yeah, but part of that is
they're making way less than they would have.
Part of that is because the Rise of Skywalker had a massive budget because they initially had Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah.
Then they went somewhere else. They completely reshot a bunch of stuff and brought J.J. Abrams. So if they don't do that, that movie makes a ton of money.
Are they capable of not doing that?
Didn't that cross over $1 billion?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it did. I saw a list of them. So to me, there's that idea of like you're just overcorrecting. It's like what DC did. Like, I heard people are upset about this, so we got to overcorrect. To me, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, and I mean, on this side of things, it's easy for us to say, like, come on, it's no big deal. Just, green light a project. But I guess I could understand on their side of things being like, we need to worry about profits and money and, business, blah, blah, blah. But
yeah,
to a certain point, it's like, okay, I don't care so much about that. Like, just make a good movie that I like, and chances are it's going to make money if it's pleasing to the fans.
Force Awakens made $2 billion. Mm-hmm. Last Jedi made 1.3, and then Rise of Skywalker made 1.7 billion. So they all crossed $1 billion. Mm-hmm. The reason Last Jedi didn't make as much profit
because it sucked
is because it was like $600 million budget or something like that, which is wild.
Yeah.
But it still made. I saw a graph that said it made about 40 million in profit. So
that same graph. Wasn't Rise of Skywalker like 20 million or something?
For what? What?
Like their profit?
Didn't I say that was Rise of Skywalker?
No, you said
Last Jedi.
Oh no, Last Jedi was like over 100 million.
Maybe I saw something different.
And then the Force Awakens is like 300. Force Awakens make a ton of money.
I saw 500 on Force Awakens.
Yeah. So, but to me, it's like because of that, and then Solo happens, and then people are like, okay, we're not doing any more movies. To me, it was just in like a weird.
It's just like the
reaction.
It's like the same like overreaction, which I guess Bob Iger wasn't there at the time because it was whatever Chapek or whatever the other CEO was. But like just the annoying like overreaction of, oh, we can't make a Obi-Wan movie. Just turn it into a show and we'll make it small budget. It's like you probably could have made it a movie and it would have been fine. You know what I mean? Just like decisions like that, or even going to the Marvel stuff where they're like, we're just making shows now.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, but why? You know what I mean? Just like those weird decisions. That
I mean, it's annoying that is what most of the time makes decisions about stuff like this, because I would want to be like, hey, this sounds awesome. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares about the money? But them being stupid businessmen, it's like, it's all about the money.
I think that's the hard part is that they're like, I mean, they're billionaires. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're like focused on the bottom line is what they care about.
Yeah.
They care about the shareholders and what the stock price is and whether or not, what's annoying going back to it is the fact that he would be like, well, how's Ben Solo alive? But I bet you they were the ones that were like, we need Palpatine back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we need a name like that. We need Palpatine.
Yeah.
They need to say Palpatine, so fit it in there. And the fact that she had to allegedly have to fight for Clone Wars, which is like Clone Wars got canceled originally for a similar reason, right?
Yeah.
And it's like Clone Wars is probably one of the best Star Wars things out there.
Yep, I agree. All right. We're moving on to DC and Warner Brothers. Another studio doesn't know what they're doing. So they announced they're up for sale. They're taking offers.
We should buy them.
Apple, Amazon, Netflix, NBC Universal, and Paramount are all said interested in buying assets. Paramount has put in 2 bids and it's been rejected, so they've kind of lowballed. Interesting, this came out today. And guys, go ahead and put on your tinfoil hats because Zack Snyder has been posting a lot of pictures of Henry Cavill, a man named Ben Affleck as Batman, Deathstroke.
Has he really?
Yep. And
on Vero?
No, he just joined Instagram.
Oh,
so he's doing that anyway. It's been going like viral whenever he posts, and people are excited about this. Like he posts something, and everyone's talking about it. Obviously, the one side being like, "The universe is dead," and get over it, and the other side being like, "Restore the Snyderverse." Anyways,
oh my gosh,
interesting, interesting little tidbit, guys. Do you know Zack Snyder was in Saudi Arabia a couple years ago?
Oh, he's getting that oil money, dude.
And he got an award for like best director or something. Saudi Arabia, the king, is also
a big Zack Snyder fan.
They're financing the UFC movie, and they said, who do they want to get it? And Zack Snyder's directing a UFC movie for Dana White and the Saudis that are doing this movie, right?
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Blood money.
Do you know what just came out? Is that the Saudis are going to offer like $700 billion or 70 billion, whatever. Zero here, zero there. Anyways, the point is it's a huge amount of money to purchase DC and Warner Brothers. So people are being like, dude, if they like Zack Snyder, they'd come in and be like, hey, we'll throw you a ton of money just to do whatever you want to do.
James Gunn, beat it.
Yeah, exactly. So the plot thickens, guys.
Well, I'm a believer now.
The Saudis, dude. We're moving to Saudi Arabia.
That's
baby.
right. La, 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 la.
Okay, not anymore.
Okay, we're not moving to Saudi Arabia.
That dream lasted for all 2 seconds.
You think they would pay us money?
Not after what I just
You
did.
think we can get some of that oil money?
I mean, I think so.
All the comics are cashing in on it.
I know.
Yeah, I'll say whatever. I mean,
But what they're saying is they're saying that they're really pushing, like, yes, they've done oil, they've done all this other stuff, but they're really trying to get
movies.
No, seriously.
Cinema.
They're going into entertainment, like, because they're like, that's the next thing we can make money on.
We've conquered oil.
Because
What's next?
because the reality is
industry.
Hollywood is dying in California, and they're like, we have money to invest and do all this stuff. So they've been investing in studios. They've been investing in like that comedy show. Like they just brought a bunch of comedians over to, like, that's the kind of stuff they're doing. So it's not too far fetched. That is interesting. Something to follow, guys. You never know.
Do they hate James Gunn?
They do. Absolutely.
That would help a lot too.
Speaking of James Gunn, though, guys, this guy, remember we've talked about, he has no clue what he's doing.
I recall some conversations. Yeah.
You know, this is a quote. He's doing all these like podcasts. Now that Peacemaker's done, now people have crapped all over that show. Now that the numbers are coming out, there's like, it didn't do well. Now that Superman numbers are like, oh, it actually didn't do as well as people said. James Gunn on how lanterns is important in setting up the DCU. So this is the next show that's coming out, the Lantern
Does
Show.
he say this every time any show comes out?
No, but listen,
This is important.
He has nothing to do with it.
This is the official first.
So he didn't write this. He didn't direct this.
Yeah.
This is
So it might actually be good.
Listen to what he says. Right. This is, keep in mind, this is the head of the DC studio and everything. He makes the decisions. Quote, well, I think it's everything, I think. They are important characters, and so that by itself is important. Without anything else, it's just like how Peacemaker is an important character. And so there's that, but there's also other things that kind of go far into the future in terms of what happens in that show.
Word salad.
So how important it is to setting up the DCU? I think it's everything. I think they are important characters, and so that by itself is important. You know, like... he also had this thing, an interview where he talked on the podcast about, he's like, his contract's up next year. There's no better renewal. So he's like, they asked about Man of Tomorrow. He's like, well, I'm really writing it now. He's like, hopefully I get to do it, but we'll see depending on, I don't think this is going anywhere, guys. I think when they sell, they're going to reboot. And I'm not saying they're going to Snyder, but I'm saying there might be like, you know what? There's too much drama and baggage with it connected to Peacemaker and Suicide Squad, and no one knows what's going on. We're gonna kill it. Wait 3 to 4 years. Let Matt Reeves finish his movie and then reboot, like restart. I think that would be the best way to go about it. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, at this point, I honestly don't even care about DC outside of the Batman. It would be crazy to me if they just, once they sell, they're like, James Gunn, you're out. We're just rebooting. I think that would be pretty crazy. But I would be pretty happy about it, to be honest.
Is it that crazy, though? Like, think about this. One movie has come out.
Yeah.
And the profit wasn't like...
What about Blue Beetle?
That was done before. And that's why I'm saying it's a weird thing, right?
Yeah.
Because they announce these slate of movies. They've done one movie.
Clayface will be out by then.
It didn't even beat Man of Steel. So if it made $1 billion and a half and was like then it would make sense to keep it. But the fact that it didn't, it's not that much of a risk for them to be like, you know what? It's not our money anyways. Like, we didn't spend the money on that. We didn't lose that money. Why would you then be like,
we're committed to this?
Let's commit to James Gunn, who when you see him on social media, he's saying like silly things, dumb things, saying one thing and then a week later saying the other thing. I'm just like, there's no way someone's going to want to be like, yeah, let's keep this going. This seems like a good fit, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the sale.
I think easy is keep Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
Because that's separate. the other thing too, guys. James Gunn on that same podcast talked about the Arkham show. Remember that Matt Reeves was doing? And he's like, well, we just decided there wasn't anything there, so that show's not happening anymore. I was like, you took it from Matt Reeves, who was going to set it in his universe and do this whole thing, and you wanted that show so bad that you were like, no, now he's working on it with us. And Matt Reeves is like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. So you basically just took it from Matt Reeves to bring it into your universe and then be like, actually, I don't know what I want to do with this. So nothing's happening. It's like, yes, he proves time and time again that he has no idea what he's doing leading a studio.
I do not like James Gunn.
I do not like him, Sam. I do not like him here or there. I do not like him anywhere.
Especially at DC.
I do not like him with a fox. I don't like him with a box. I don't like him in a train. I don't like him in the rain. No? Green eggs and ham?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay, well.
I hear you.
Just expected more of a reaction. Anyways, Dr. Seuss.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss!
Green eggs and ham.
Box on box on locks on socks.
Go Dogs Go.
Socks on box.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, so, I don't know. To me, I'm like, whatever. Let Matt Reeves do his thing. Get James Gunn out of there. Reboot.
I feel like people are going to be super, well, I don't know about people. I still...
Gun fans will be upset.
Yeah, gun fans will be like, but we just got going. This future's so bright.
It's not bright, though. That's the thing. It's like, when you look at the numbers, you're like, this isn't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Superman sucked, dude. I just... That's crazy.
Well, it's funny to watch people now. Like, you're starting to see posts of people being like, man, people are waking up to it and being like, that movie wasn't that... Like, there was one guy that was like, guys, I spent 3 years being gaslit that Superman was good. And he's like, I rewatched it. That movie's so bad. How did I think this was good? And I've actually, like, people that have now watched it on digital, like, from, acquaintances of mine, they're like, that was really bad. They're like, the squirrel, the crypto chasing the super squirrels. He's like, when it got to that point, I was like, what is going on? He's like, the monkeys typing. He's like, it was just so weird. And I'm like, yeah, it's a weird, super weird movie. Anyways, I don't think James Gunn's long for this world, DC world. Anyways,
Yeah.
Were there any other stuff that you guys had? I think that's all that I had on my radar.
I just have a new found dislike for James Gunn.
Oh, okay.
I've always had that.
Did you guys watch the Wonder Man trailer?
I did. Yes. Weird.
You love it?
Weird.
That's how I
You
feel.
love it, right?
No.
I mean, you're... Joe,
Yeah, I'm going to try to hit a button here to see my thoughts. I don't know if this is the right button, but no, it wasn't. No. It's
Put it
not
on there.
There it is. That's what I thought about the... Oh my gosh, it's going to keep going.
It's because you love Trevor. You're on record as saying Trevor is your favorite character in all...
The moment I saw him in the trailer, I'm like, why are they bringing this guy back?
He should be the new Nick Fury where he's in everything and he connects everybody.
No, that's Yelena. For some reason, they think Yelena's the next big thing and put her in every project. No, but to me, so they kind of hit you on the nose in that trailer where it's like, everything's the same. And it's like, it feels like they're talking about Marvel movies. And I'm like, this ain't it.
It's way too meta, dude.
I'm tired of the meta, self-aware stuff. And it's like, yeah, we've sucked the past 5 years. Isn't that funny? Watch this one too. Like, that's how it feels.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it sucks. Like, that's what you're saying. I agree. It sucks. I'm not going to watch it.
And it's also not a character that anyone's interested in.
No.
I do like the actor.
Yes.
The actor's great. But
I do, but I'm like, Marvel, you own the X-Men now. Like, you
What are you
literally
waiting for?
own the X-Men now. Like, why are you not introducing a new Wolverine and doing like a 1912 Wolverine?
I also thought they were like way backing off doing a bunch of shows. And I feel like they're just still pooping them out. Like I don't know. Ate a Taco Bell or something.
It's so...
Yeah. It's that bad. Is there a fart noise on there?
No, there's not.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, do you have any other thoughts on the Wonder?
Yeah, I thought it looked great, dude. It's real good.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. No, I had the same thoughts of like, I'm already annoyed that we're doing the whole meta self-aware thing.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing of like, oh, I'm a serious director. The stupid guy from Superman, the president from Superman that's in it. It's like they're doing the it's a well-known director coming to do a comic book movie, and he's, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, that's pretty on the nose, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, and then the whole question of like, well, why do we even care?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not going to lead to anything.
Especially if you don't make, like if it were, I don't know, something different that didn't look like every other Marvel movie, you know, like, oh, I'm intrigued, but it was just kind of like, yeah, we know we sucked, but here's another movie that was going to be the same.
This one's going to be funny. We're going to poke fun at it.
Yeah, it's just,
he's an actor. Like
Trevor.
we are.
Remember when we
had the Mandarin?
and it ended up he was an actor? Well, this guy is also an actor playing a superhero. Like, you guys are going to love it.
And they also know each other.
And he still is a terrorist, maybe? I don't know.
No, he's not. He's just an actor.
Oh, no, yeah. Just
He was in prison. No, he's not a real
He
terrorist.
performed, though.
No, he was because he was in Shang-Chi, remember?
Oh, that's right, because he pretended.
Yeah,
Then the
the guy
real
was like-
Mandarin was like,
Yeah.
you pretend to be me. I don't know if that was his voice. I can't remember. I'm sorry if that was offensive.
perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, ring, 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 ring. That same thing with the zombie Marvel zombies, where it's like shows up and he's like, it's just dumb. You know, they're focusing on the wrong characters. Like I said, you got the X-Men. Forget the other ones and just do something with Cyclops, Wolverine.
Why?
That's the only X-Men you know?
I'm just saying.
you just stop.
Your Cyclopses, your
Jubilee,
your Wolverines,
Wind,
Your bald doctors.
Captain Planet,
Captain Kirks.
you know,
Yeah.
the Picards.
Why is this so difficult for them?
For Marvel?
For anybody in charge of things, going back to DC, to
movies
this,
suck nowadays.
why is it so difficult to greenlight something that people actually care about?
Because they ran out the only guy that knew anything about movies, Zack Jeffrey Snyder. And there are
Marvel ran him out
consequences,
too.
and now Hollywood is dying.
Well, Marvel was just copying Zack Snyder because he's
true.
the blueprint.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
was.
Cameron likes to say.
He was.
And now that he's not making, they're like, dang it, we can't copy anything that he's doing.
Exactly.
So
They still copy Rebel Moon and other stuff, and that's not that good of a movie.
hey,
But yet they still, Rogue One certainly, I mean, not Rogue One, but Andor Season 2 copied the blueprint.
I'm just glad to hear you admit that. It's good to have those words come
I
out of your
always
mouth.
said Rebel Moon wasn't that great, but it's not as bad as people said it was. That's my argument.
I don't know. It's just. I mean, in 5 seconds, we could come up with a much more interesting movie than what they do.
Okay, go. One.
Cyclops.
Oh, he
Boom.
did it.
Way more interesting.
Boom.
That's right.
Cyclops. Yep.
Gambit. Yeah, it's wild. Is there anything else?
There was, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for the making of Avatar movies.
Nah.
Nope.
Not a big Avatar fan.
Yeah, but you don't like behind the scenes stuff?
I mean, I like behind the scenes stuff of things I like.
Oh, like Rebel Moon?
I mean, no, I'm just saying in general. Like, it's like if I'm not a huge Avatar fan, I'm not going to be like, you know what I really want to watch? Behind the scenes of how they made the movies that I don't really care for.
Don't you want to see people swimming in ping pong balls?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
That's crazy.
No other movie looks like that behind the scenes.
Well, I'll say I love behind the scenes stuff, and I'm interested.
And
I'm
I'll
right there
say I
with
love
you.
ping pong balls. So now you got me intrigued.
I'm interested to see how they did all the underwater stuff. Because like they have like a giant, massive pool or whatever it looks like. I'm just curious.
Filled with ping pong balls.
No, real water. They drowned. A lot of actors drowned during the making of it. So
These are their stories.
these are the- but yeah, I think that's coming out in November at some point. So
Nice.
I'll be. I think it's a two
What, the
episode
behind
thing.
the scenes comes out in November? Or
Yeah.
the movie?
behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on. I think it's on Disney Plus. It's going to be a 2-episode thing of the making of. I think it just says Avatar in general. So probably the last one and probably stuff from the new one. I would imagine.
Is this new one coming out in December?
Yeah, in December.
Okay.
That's good.
It's going to make $1 billion.
Oh yeah, it'll make $1 billion.
I mean, I didn't watch the last one in theaters, but now I feel like I have to since.
Oh my! Get out of here!
You haven't seen the second one?
No, I watched it, but I watched it here in my living room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I actually
like
I
it was
liked
intended.
I thought it was better than the first one.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And they look amazing, so I might as well watch it on the big
I'd
screen.
rather watch the Smurfs, the original Blue,
I think
or the Blue Man Group. Blue, na, nee, na, na.
That's not the Blue Man Group.
I know, but that was the Blue. That song's called Blue. Anyways, hey, you guys want to play a game?
Sure. Are you freaking the jigsaw?
Let's play a game.
Put these shotgun shells around
Yeah, I'm like,
There's a key in her eyeball.
there's a key in Mick's throat. Josh, you're gonna have to get it. Crystal's been tied up. There's a chainsaw going through her head. Unless you get that key out of his neck.
I mean, I think I'm
What
screwed.
will you do? Freedom?
I already got the incision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's play. We're gonna play Mount Rushmore. Okay. So I've got some topics. I'm just making
George
this up.
Washington.
I'm just making
Abraham
this up right
Lincoln.
now. We got to pick
Ben Franklin.
the best 4, but it has to
Harry
be
S.
combined.
Truman.
It has to be combined.
Oh, we have to agree on it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We have to agree
This
on
is
it.
never going to happen.
Hey, we're only going to do a couple.
All right.
We're going to start easy. Okay. We're going to start easy with best male actor.
Best male actor.
Yes. So think of your best 4, okay, that you've got, and then I can start. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, if we agree on one, we automatically put him there. I'm going Denzel Washington.
That was mine.
Okay. So
No. Yeah. Denzel's on there.
okay. So we already. So now we just have to figure out.
We just have
Now
to
we just have to
agree.
figure out 3. Okay. I'm going Tom Hanks as my 2 on there. Okay. I think I would go with Russell Crowe. And the 4th would be, this is tough. 4th, I'm going, I know people don't like him now, but I'm going Mel Gibson. Okay. So those are my 4.
I would do Denzel.
Okay.
I would do Christian Bale.
Okay. Jared Leto.
I'm sorry if I spit on you, dude. That was a good one. It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, Denzel, put Denzel on there.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
We already agreed.
Put
You got Denzel. You got 3 spots. Are you going to bump one of mine, or are you going to recommend something? Christian Bale's intriguing to me. Hey, Christian Bale's intriguing. Yeah,
I would put Tom Hanks on.
Of all time?
I think I mean, you got Forrest Gump, you got Saving Private Ryan, you got Apollo
Toy Story.
13,
You got the Terminal.
you got the
Hey,
Terminal.
he's great in the Terminal. I love
Naborski.
the Terminal, dude.
You've got old school Tom Hanks when it was
You got Captain Phillips.
Sleepless in Seattle. You've got Mail.
You got Philadelphia.
Like, the guy can feel. Yeah, you got Philadelphia.
And Denzel's in that one too.
I mean, to me, it's like he's a. I don't know.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
Tom Hanks.
we got 2, Denzel and Tom. Now, I feel since I've got 2 of mine, I'm willing to drop one of mine to put Christian Bale. If you agree, Christian Bale's on there. But if you don't, I can't help you, Mick. And you haven't given anyone else. Like, you got Christian Bale.
Maybe Gary Oldman.
Ooh.
In terms of like he's done such a wide range of things.
Right.
That I'm looking for like versatility.
Right.
You know?
My only thing with Gary Oldman is that I feel like he hasn't had like leading man roles. It's a lot of villains
He's a Churchill.
or like secondary characters. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, but I don't think a leading man like dictates how good an actor is.
right. But to me, it's like I would put more weight in a Christian Bale because I feel like he's carried a lot more movies with like he's the face on the poster. You know what I'm saying? Like in a perfect example is like Denzel Washington in Book of Eli. Gary Oldman's in that, but I think it's more of a Denzel movie. Does that make sense?
I mean,
even though Gary Oldman's good, but
it is, but he's still good in the movie.
Yes,
like that
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Josh is looking through. A list.
Denzel Washington's the greatest actor ever.
He is so smart. He is.
I'm
so
just curious
clever.
to see because I know like people are always upset about like more Marlon Brando and
Nah. Bye.
but
Get out of here.
I would be willing to put Christian Bale on there. I'm trying to think of any other actors that I mean, I feel like the other one that people are always talking about is Daniel Day-Lewis. Is like one of those, but I'm the same way. I'm like, there's not many Daniel Day-Lewis movies that I love.
I mean, Leo,
less than the Mohicans.
Leo has to be thrown out there.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, and
He's not on my Mount
we'll
Rushmore.
admit this. We're
biased.
This is our Rushmore. Like my 4 that I'm picking are based on like the movies that I
Okay,
watch.
put Henry
and I'm
Cavill
like,
on there.
no, but I'm saying like there's certain movies that I'm like he was so like I love that actor. He's so good. A lot of those like the 4 that I had, it's like if there's a Denzel Washington movie, I want to watch it regardless of what it is. There's a Tom Hanks movie, I want to watch it. There's a Mel Gibson movie, I want to watch it. So there's just that element of it. But I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Anthony Hopkins or like you said, Daniel Day-Lewis and stuff like that. But I'm like,
Freaking
great
Robert
actors.
De Niro.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. No, he's not even sniffing my top 20.
That's real dirty.
I don't know where you were going with that.
That'll be the title of the podcast.
Sniffing
Hey guys,
my top
we're gonna
20.
go back to getting something from this episode and putting it as the title.
Okay.
You know? So that's it. He ain't even sniffing my top 20.
What about Morgan Freeman?
Again, it's just his voice. I feel like his acting is so like very similar in all the movies.
Yeah, he pretty much plays the same character.
What about Brad Pitt?
No, Brad Pitt's not good enough. I would Robin Williams might be something up there,
Nah,
but I
sorry.
feel like he then plays the same guy.
Have you ever seen Flubber? I mean, come on.
But what's your say on Christian Bale? Are we willing to let Mick? Because
Okay.
again, this is we're gonna have to drop some things. It's just the nerd age Mount Rushmore.
I can put Christian Bale. I'll put Christian Bale on there.
Denzel, Tom Hanks, Christian Bale. Who's the 4th?
Scarlett Johansson.
I said male. This is the boys' club here.
Okay. You know what? This is a little out there, but
no.
I love myself some Joaquin.
Oh,
I love me some Joaquin Phoenix. I know it's not a popular choice, but he is a great
I might be able to go with
actor.
Joaquin. I don't know if Mick will.
What's that supposed to be?
I mean,
I'm
name
just
me,
saying, I
name
just
me
don't
a,
think
let
he's
me a better
uncultured.
choice. Name me a better choice.
I think there's
because like the Mel Gibson one, I'm like, yes, but
I think there's an argument that you could put Leo over Joaquin Phoenix.
yeah, but not on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but I'm saying ours. I don't know. I'd be perfectly fine putting Joaquin because I love Joaquin Phoenix. But
Jeff Bridges?
no.
Marky Mark? You ever seen him in Transformers?
Have you seen him in The Happening?
Shia
I don't want to kill you.
No.
Ben Affleck? No.
Nah.
I agree.
Matt Damon?
That's a good choice.
I think Matt Damon's better than
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's up there.
Harrison
Tom
Ford?
Cruise? Harrison Ford? No, I feel like he's.
No one points like him in movies.
Oh no,
He can point.
and when he does his quiver of a lip.
Scary, man.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Will Smith? No.
Nah.
Nah.
Will Smith is blacklisted. Okay,
So for me,
I'm gonna forget everything he's ever done that's been
If
good.
I'm honest, unless someone brings up another character or another actor, I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio that I would be okay putting him on there. Joaquin Phoenix, I'd be okay putting him on there. Matt Damon, I don't know if yes, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't think he's done enough. You know, like he's good. Is he amazing? This is top 4, guys.
I mean, the same. I can say the same about. I don't care for Leo movies. You know what I mean?
I feel like the only Leo movies I really like are Inception.
And that's because it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
The Departed's okay.
I like him in The Revenant.
Never seen it.
You never seen The Revenant?
Nope. I'm afraid of bears, man.
Yeah, that movie's crazy, dude.
Tom Hardy?
I still,
Have you seen him as Eddie Brock? I mean, come on.
I do. I love Tom Hardy.
Tom Cruise?
No.
Cillian Murphy?
Again, I don't think he's done enough to get there. You guys don't like Russell Crowe?
I mean, I love Gladiator. He's great in Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's Zeus. Remember that?
I'm also
Remember that
Beautiful
performance?
Mind?
Remember that performance?
Beautiful Mind is great.
Alan Rickman?
The way you're
I mean, he's...
the way you're doing this though, are you looking at like their entire career, or like
I mean,
you have their favorite movies in this like 5-year span or 10 year, like how are you?
I mean, obviously we should look at entire career, but at the same time, it's like we're going to be biased to the certain movies we watch that impact us.
Because like that's the thing specifically with Russell Crowe that makes me go, because what?
Like 2000s, he was that was his big thing.
I mean, because he did 3:10 to Yuma in 2007. But after that, like,
in the morning.
Yeah, it hasn't really done.
I don't know.
Guys, he did Noah. He did Robin Hood. He did State of Play.
Yeah.
He did American Gangster. He did Cinderella Man, which is a good movie. Master and Commander's a good movie. A Beautiful Mind's a good movie. Proof of Life stinks. Gladiator.
Adrian Brody.
LA Confidential.
No, just because I hate his acceptance speeches.
I was you going to say his nose.
That too.
Robert Duvall.
We gotta pick one, guys. Sean Connery, Liam
Gene
Neeson.
Hackman.
Nick Cage. No one's crazy like
ain't
that.
No
man.
way. How about Kevin Costner? No,
No.
no. Dances with Wolves. You know, Dances with Wolves fans.
Yeah, sure.
Michael Caine.
And what else?
We can't do Keanu Reeves. Ain't no way.
No, he's not a good actor.
I don't like Johnny Depp. I know some people would.
No. I will never.
Bill Murray. I mean, I love Bill Murray, you guys. Clint Eastwood, John Wayne,
Dustin Hoffman.
Robert Redford.
I'm the same way with Dustin Hoffman, where I'm like, there's not a lot. I mean,
Okay,
Rain Man.
Arnold
Okay.
Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Guys, it's getting down to Adam Sandler here. Okay, I'm gonna go to IMDb. IMDb. Number
Steve
1
Buscemi.
is Tom Hanks. Number 2 is Daniel Day-Lewis. Number 3 is Al Pacino. 4 is Leonardo DiCaprio. 5 is John Travolta. 6 Harrison Ford. 7 Morgan Freeman. 8 Jim Carrey. 9 Brad Pitt. 10 Tom Cruise. 11 Russell Crowe. 12 Alan Rickman.
Russell Crowe.
So we need to decide, guys.
See,
We got Denzel. We got Tom Hanks. We got Christian Bale. And Joaquin Phoenix. Who's the second?
I would want Joaquin, but I understand that Leo probably has more bigger movies, if you want to call it that. Unless Mick wants to name another contender for the 4th spot.
I don't know.
4th is the worst, by the way, anyway, so
Yeah.
it's basically a toss-up.
So what are we doing here?
I don't care. I just want to see my family again.
Okay. So are we going Joaquin? Is that what we're deciding?
That just doesn't feel right.
Okay, then.
Then don't say you don't
know.
Okay, then.
So what do we got? What do we got? Denzel.
DiCaprio. We got Denzel.
We got Denzel. We got Tom
Hanks.
DiCaprio.
No.
No. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
And you want to put
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio? Are you good with that?
Okay.
Why not?
I'm fine with that.
That's our 4. We did it. Rushmore. Now on to the next one. We got one more.
Okay.
We got one more.
The ladies.
We're not going to do ladies today. We'll do it. We'll do that next game time. Ladies' night. We got to have some ladies on the show to do the ladies.
Oh.
So Crystal,
Crystal!
you've been warned. Ladies, assemble. Anyways, top 4 directors. We'll have to do this one a little quicker.
This one's easier. Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Is obviously on there.
Nolan's the GOAT. We
Yeah.
got Nolan on
Spielberg.
there. I think you have to put Spielberg on there.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Even though his most recent stuff is,
Yeah, but he's
had
set the
such
tone.
a
Yes.
big career, such longevity.
Yeah, let me just keep going. Zack Snyder.
Hey,
and James Gunn. And James Gunn. There's our 4. Thank you so much for listening. No, okay, so we good. Nolan and Spielberg.
Yeah, those are
Okay.
locks for sure.
Yeah.
I think projecting into the future, Dave Filoni.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Projecting into the future, Timothy Chalamet. He's going to become a director.
So, okay, here's my, I'm going to get people hating me for this. I do not like Quentin Tarantino.
I don't like
I
him
would
either.
not put him on there.
Me neither.
So,
Not on my Mount Rushmore.
people are going to hate us for that. I'm sorry. Martin Scorsese, similar. I don't really like his movies. I mean, some are okay, but I don't. It's not that big of a deal. James Cameron, like, the dude knows how to make movies. Do you put him on there? The other one that I kind of like a lot is Ridley Scott. But I know he's had a lot of
misses.
a lot of misses, but he's had some really good hits.
David Fincher. We brought him up earlier.
Yeah.
Sam Mendes.
Now,
Listen,
are you guys putting?
I like Denny, bro.
Are you guys putting Peter Jackson in just based off Lord of the Rings? I don't
No.
think you can, because Kong sucked
Yeah.
and the Hobbits were.
Nah, sorry, Pete.
Another one that people love that I don't. Tim Burton. I'm not a big Tim Burton fan.
A
No.
little weird for me.
No.
People also love Paul Thomas Anderson, which again I'm not really there for. Taika Waititi, same thing.
That guy's real good. I like him.
Guillermo del Toro.
Nah. I do like. I can't think of his name. The Dune director.
I just said Denny.
Didn't he?
That's what I mean.
Denny Villeneuve.
I would be willing.
I would put Denny on.
Yeah. I mean, I would. Mick, I don't know if you would. Would you?
What all has he done?
The Dune movies. He did the
Sicario.
Sicario movies. Did he? Yep. He did Arrival.
Just,
Arrival's great. If you
and then he did
Arrival.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah. No misses from Denny.
Some people say he's close to Nolan and no misses. But I don't know. No one's close to Nolan. Hitchcock, Clint Eastwood.
Kubrick.
I know people love Kubrick. It's not, I mean, that's one of those things like, oh, Kubrick. But I'm like, I don't know.
Kurosawa.
Yeah.
Gotta acknowledge Kurosawa.
He's been acknowledged.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
George Lucas, guys.
No.
Robert Zemeckis.
Ooh.
Back to the Future Alone and Castaway.
I do love Castaway. But that's it, right?
And Back to the Future.
No other good ones on that list.
Polar Express.
Is that a Zemeckis movie?
Yeah.
And a Tom Hanks movie. We gotta put them on.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. What are you thinking?
You already said Coppola.
Yeah.
We're like anti. We didn't put any of those people in there. You know what I mean?
It's because there's
We're
movies
like The
suck.
Godfather, the best movie.
Zemeckis also did Forrest Gump.
Okay, guys, bear with me here. A little guy named M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
That's right. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Zemeckis. Death Becomes Her. Contact. Away. Flight. The Walk. Allied. Polar Express. A Christmas Carol. Beowulf. Welcome to Marwin. Anyways.
Is that the... No, never mind.
That's the one, yeah. Guys, you know what? If I'm going to have to pick, I would say my two choices would be James Cameron and Ridley Scott. If I had to say. But I mean, you can't deny Titanic and Terminator and the Avatar movies. I don't know. Oh, or I say Denis. Denis Villeneuve is the third.
That's what I say.
And then
the fourth, they can all fight over it. Mel Gibson. I think he's a better director.
An actor.
Wow.
He's a pretty great actor.
Yeah,
Rick,
but who's the fourth?
Mick, you're not good.
Who are you
good
feeling?
with Denis?
I could probably do Denis.
Okay.
But we still need the fourth.
I know. Well, we got three.
Yeah.
Now
and
let's
who's
get
the fourth?
So we got Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, Denis Villeneuve,
and James Cameron. How does that sound? Hey, Ridley Scott. How does that sound?
What do you guys think?
Mel Gibson.
I would take
How does that
Ridley
sound?
Scott over James Cameron just because I prefer his movies over James Cameron's movies. That's my bias. The Martian, Alien, Gladiator, Kingdom of Heaven. I mean,
Jordan Peele.
Black Hawk Down?
Black Hawk Down, The Last Duel. What else? What else did he do?
Yeah, Alien Covenant. Great movie.
I mean, unless you guys want to put Alfred Hitchcock.
I feel like that's one of those pretentious. I do believe Alfred Hitchcock should be on the Mount Rushmore. That's like we should have put freaking Charlie Chaplin on our actors one.
Yeah.
That ain't me, bro.
These are lists that people actually care about.
Yeah, these are like lists made with no basis whatsoever.
All right, so we got Nolan,
So we got Nolan,
Spielberg,
Denis,
Villeneuve.
and
What do you got?
James Cameron. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. That's a toss up. That's like I said, fourth spot doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
It can be whoever. Joaquin Phoenix. Put him on. Didn't he direct the movie where he did?
Let's talk about Ridley Scott for a second. Boy and Bicycle, short.
Never watched it.
Okay. But then his first big movie, something called Blade Runner.
Overrated.
Never heard of it.
Thelma and Louise.
People like that. Never seen it.
Never heard of it.
G.I. Jane, producer.
No.
Be careful with that joke there.
Gladiator. Black Hawk Down. A bunch of ones I don't know. Kingdom of Heaven.
Did he direct The Rock or is that his brother?
The Rock.
Yeah.
That was Michael Bay.
Was it Michael
Yeah,
The Rock Michael Bay?
Mm-hmm. Michael Bay.
Oh my gosh. How did we miss Michael Bay?
Body of Lies. Cracks. Welcome to the Rileys. Numbers.
Yeah.
I would-
James Cameron.
I would put Peter Jackson just
Prometheus.
because The Lord of the Rings are my favorite movies of all time.
I can't do Peter Jackson.
That's what I would do.
I can't do Pete.
I can't do Pete.
We can't
I'm
do
sorry.
Pete, dude.
Even though we're surrounded by Lord of the Rings stuff, I'm like,
Yeah.
the problem is if he would have done The Hobbit well.
Instead, he put freaking Robert, or what's his name in there?
Oh, King, I'll rock the gate. I'm going to steal the money. What's his name?
Yeah.
Robert.
No, it was
Niles.
Reggie.
Oh,
Reginald.
Reggie.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What was
Is it Robert?
No.
It's something like that. What is his name?
I don't know. Stop saying
Nigel? Niles.
It's some stupid name that's not Lord of the Rings name. Like, it should have been like
Samuel.
Falafel or something, but it's not.
I'm choosing to ignore the Hobbit movies. So.
You can't.
I can't, but you got it Kong. It's not good
Yeah, Kong
either.
sucks.
Nah, it's okay.
No.
It's better than Superman.
Oh, yeah. That's why James Gunn's not even close to this list. I don't know, guys. We need...
I don't know.
I feel like you have to do. I feel like Ridley Scott has too many misses.
Okay.
I guess you put Cameron on,
So Cameron?
even though I don't care for Titanic.
But that's the thing. Like, what has he done? Because he spent 30 years making 2 movies.
Exactly. Quality over quantity, dude. Terminator, Aliens, Titanic.
So if
Yeah.
we're going with
The Avatar
quality
movies.
over quantity, then we go back to Peter Jackson.
3 to 3, they
But he's
cancel
only
each other
3.
out.
And he really... It's Lord of the Rings.
And 4,
Tolkien.
King Kong.
The other thing is, like, he has some pretty great, books to...
You seen his early horror movies?
You know what?
Pretty
Ridley
good.
Scott. I like his
You
movies.
see The
more.
Frighteners? Pretty good.
Never seen it.
Ridley Scott?
I hate this game.
Again, this is personal. This is the official...
Can't our Mount
Nerd
Rushmore
Age.
just be 3
No,
people?
no.
Nope.
We need to pick somebody. And I'm
care.
going to
Okay,
put
we're
M. Night
changing it,
Shyamalan
guys.
out there, guys.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Are you kidding me? Unbreakable, The Sixth Sense.
I'm talking about the
Signs,
Okay, but
The
you have to be
Village.
consistent though, because look at his later stuff. Poop.
Yeah, I'd still watch The Happening over The Hobbits.
So would I. I never said anything.
Shyamalan, dude. What an enigma that man is.
I want to figure out that dude's name in The Hobbit.
All right, we got to decide because we're going over, guys.
Samuel.
We're going over.
Put Ridley Scott on.
We doing Scott? Ridley Scott? You good?
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
Ridley Scott. So that leaves us with
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, Spielberg, Denis Villeneuve,
and
James
Ridley
Cameron.
Scott. There we go. That is the Nerd Age Mount Rushmore for actors and directors. We'll do this some other time with something else. But
Like snacks.
let us know.
Candy bars.
Oh, dude, snacks would be snacky.
Alfred.
Drinks.
Alfred.
We could
with
do
an I.
we could do. Oh my gosh! Really, that was what they decided to do. Alfred. Since what? Oh my gosh! Peter Jackson.
Alfred Lickspittle.
Oh my gosh. That's so stupid.
All right. Peter Jackson, you missed your opportunity to be on the Mount Rushmore of the Nerd Age podcast because of what you did with The Hobbit. We still love you for The Lord of the Rings, but never do that again. And hopefully the search for Gollum, or the hunt for Gollum, is better. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with us. This is your cool host,
Oh, hey.
Jonah Gallegos. You can find us on
We're signing
Instagram,
off.
Facebook, YouTube. Let us know what your Mount Rushmore are, and if you disagree with us on any of those things. We'll be back next week with more of the Nerd Age podcast. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah.